That bimble. Oh, I got a bimble.
Stop smiling when you talk. Whenever you talk, you don't need to impress anybody. Growing up, I'll say around middle school and high school, early high school, like 9th and just some of 10th, I was bullied. I thought shit was sweet till like 6th grade when I was called ugly for the first time. And something about that, it triggers something in me to have low esteem. And then that pretty much triggered me to want to impress everybody, make people like me more, be accepted. And me, I'm an only child. I believe I got some traits of only child syndrome, or I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into it. But I had like a part of me, a big part of me actually, that looked at people as like friends, like my brothers and sisters. Whenever I had an issue with a friend and we would be like on the brink of falling apart, things would really get to me. And my biggest fear was losing somebody that I would consider a brother or sister. So I had this issue about me where it was very hard for me to look people in the eyes. And every time I talk, I would smile. With me pretty much getting bullied at an early age, it triggered me to smile every time I talk. The shit actually got annoying. I mean, for years it got annoying because I know when you smile all the time, people tend to not take you as serious. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. It just needs to be told to y'all, just for it to stick to you. Sometimes when you know something, you need to be told just to instill it in your head. People learn better when they're actually told, and even if it's right or wrong. With me smiling every time I talk, it affected a lot of relationships. People wouldn't take me serious. People do take advantage. People on the inside actually don't really like that. When you smile, something really needs to be funny. You're greeting somebody, let alone even that. Keep it minimal, because there's way better longevity in having respect for you. And you get more respect when you look serious, when you take things serious, when you look people in the eye. All that is part of growing as an individual and having success. When you smile all the time, think about it. For what? I don't have to impress you. The fuck? You're a friend already. You're already a friend. You're already a partner. You're already a comrade. You're already a girlfriend, boyfriend. What do you need to impress them for? Why? Why do you have to impress them? There have been a time where I had forcefully tried to make myself not smile when I talk, every time I talk. Unless something's really funny or something of that nature. And when I started doing it, it was hard. It was very hard because, I hate to call it trauma, but because of the trauma that happened when I was younger. And me for so long wanting to impress people, make people happy. Like, that really took an effect on me to just have a straight face. Part of the reason why I feel like I do the face paint stuff. I don't know, I just find it as a appealing look. I love Joker as well, you know. And I also like, you know, people who have a character to them, like Sting, you know. It was very hard for me to get through that, and I would even get nervous when I'm just having a straight face. I was so afraid to have a straight face. But you know, it's part of mental health to really know how to cope with issues that you feel like you need also to improve on. It's gonna be a challenge at first to not smile every time you talk. Coming into this world, you have to learn. If somebody is toxic, if you have fear in your heart, which I don't fucking know why, but if you have fear in your heart when it comes to people, you need to get away from that. If you have a toxic relationship and you repeatedly, let's say, this is for those who do talk about their problems in a relationship. For those who do, you talk about a problem with your significant other and they taunt you or just say, okay, and they keep on going with the problem. The problem continues and it's going for a very prolonged amount of time. You gotta know how to respect yourself and cut them off. It's very important. What is the most important thing in life is your peace. And when you have peace, you get very far. Health problems start going away. Stress goes away. Your happiness is the most important thing. Getting somewhere, reaching your purpose is the most important thing. Another thing that I'm going to say is your spiritual relationship with the Lord. Praying does work. It's not necessarily always going to be on your time. It's going to be on God's time. If you have a problem in your life, if you're having issues with people, if you worry about your safety, you need to pray, and you also need to learn to cut people off or move away. You don't even necessarily have to tell them, just silently go away. Now, some people, they need to know what's wrong with them or whatever issue you have with them. Just know that you need to stop smiling every freaking time you talk. Every freaking time you talk, you do not need a smile. You do not need to impress everybody. You can't impress everybody. And when you try, they're going to take advantage of that. Not everybody, but a good amount of people take advantage of when everything is handed to them. You need to have a challenge about yourself. You need to be serious and look serious about serious things in life. The world don't owe you understanding. You write your own book. And don't forget to always keep God first.